Hello， 大家好，今天是9月20号，摩拜单车在华盛顿第一天上线，我特别好奇，就过来看了看。我觉得它的外形比我想象中要好看多了，而且它的颜色特别的显眼。我从很远的地方就看到它们了。我在来之前就已经下好了 app， 然后现在我要赶紧去试一下，看它究竟好不好用。刚刚充了一个5刀，然后他还送了我一次免费的骑行，我现在就赶紧试一下。哎呀，这个没打开，我们换一辆车试一试。来，这个也失败了。哎，终于打开了，好吧，看在他第一天上线，我先原谅他了。不过我今天穿的是裙子，不太方便骑车，我就让我的朋友帮我骑一下吧。
感觉挺方便的，然后很意外，就是这发现它有一个变速的，有1、2、3级可以变速，这个让我很意外。这边还有一个铃铛，听一下，这个很方便。然后呢，高度可以调节高度，然后呢，像我这种腿短的是必须得有。然后呢，刹车也特别好使，骑起来很轻。
No, I've never seen them.
No, this is the first time I've seen this company or brand, yes.
I have not seen those bikes. Are they, I just saw an article though, are they the bikes that you don't have to like park in a station and you can just like drop them anywhere?
I was just walking past earlier today and I saw the bikes. And I use other bike sharing, but this looks like a good system, so I thought I'd try it.
It's funny, I just saw them this morning and I've been seeing them all over town today. I have a Chinese nanny, and when I was walking with her to work today, she said it was a Chinese company, they're really cheap to use, and that's all I know.
I'm not familiar with this bike in particular. I was just reading about it in the Washington Post the other day.
Probably slightly better.
I like it. It's a little orange for my taste, but I can see why that would be useful in the city.
These bikes look a lot better.
Great looking. They caught my eye.
That seems fine. Yeah, it's competitive enough that I would probably use it.
That sounds reasonable.
That's not a terrible price.
It sounds pretty good. I think bike share's $2 for 30 minutes, but you have to go in between certain stations.
I think that's pretty reasonable. I mean, and then you never know how long you're going to go out, so sometimes that's going to end up being better than if you pay $8 for a day and you only end up using it for a half hour.
我在这儿待了40分钟，我看到路过的外国人都会过来围观几眼，可能是因为这个车比较新，颜色也比较鲜艳，大家都挺感兴趣的。刚刚有5辆车，现在已经有2辆都被外国人骑走了，而且他们2个人都是提前下好了 app， 可见摩拜单车的公司在前期宣传上做的还是很到位的。
I would try it, definitely in the future.
Around where I need to go and it's available and convenient, sure.
Actually, will. I'm not just saying that because after seeing them this morning, I was really curious and I was like, this seems like a good idea. I could park it right by my office.
I've heard a lot of people talk about this as like the next big thing around city transit, so I think it's probably going to catch on.